Hello, 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 and welcome to the Soul Alignment channel. Oh man, happy Sunday. So, today I want to talk about relationships and what what a healthy relationship looks like, and then um, just when your soul is guiding you or when you're guided somewhere, like how do you know when it's time to leave? When you feel like the divine has guided you into a relationship. I want to talk about that. Um, and who knows where this is gonna go? Cause you know, this life, my lives are always like a box of chocolates. You just never know what you're gonna get. But I want to start out by just talking about right now one of the most important relationships for me is my relationship with the divine. And I just had a moment today where I just was in meditation and in prayer. And I was like, you know what, divine, I don't want to do this life without you. Like, I don't want to do this life without your guidance. Talking to the divine, my spiritual team, like, I just want to be so in tune. Like, I want this relationship to be the most beautiful relationship I have. Because when everything else fails, you still here. Like, you still gonna show up. You still gonna be there for me. No matter what's going on through the ups and downs. Like, I know that divine love, that divine support is always gonna be there. Like, so that relationship is so important to me. And so I'm sitting down and I'm just having this conversation in my prayer and meditation. And I just love these moments where I keep saying how the divine communicate with me through music and my spiritual team communicate with me through music. So I'm sitting there and I'm just saying this prayer, like, I don't want to do life. Like, I know what it feels like. And even though I know you have never left me or forsake me, like, you've always been here, like, I've lived life under the illusion that I was separate from you. I was separated from you. Even though I knew I wasn't, I still was under this illusion that I was. And so I know what that feels like. And so moving forward, I don't want to do no more of this life without you. I don't want to do no more of this life without being divinely guided, like, just so intimate, like, just moving forward in everything that I do. Like, I don't want to do life without you. And so I'm having this conversation with the divine and my spiritual team. And so I go to, once I was done, I got up and I put my playlist on. And the first song that came on was El Green, Let's Stay Together. And so I'm listening to this song and I'm just blown away. So I was telling my therapist, I was like, man, I can remember a time when I used to listen to music, and music songs was always attached to hello, hello, hello. Songs was always attached to a past relationship. And you know, once you get out of those relationships, you don't be want to think about those people or those situations. Like, music is really like a time machine, I always say. But for a long time, even when I was younger, I used to listen to music with this fantasy or this hope of, you know, when I get in a relationship. And then once I got old enough to start getting in relationships, of course, like, you listening to music with this person, hello, hello, hello. You listening to music with this person, you know, and once y'all break up, then that song is attached to that person. So I used to always like just hate that. So when a song come on, I'm like, oh, I don't want to think about that person. But In 2015, I went through like a spiritual awakening where I started listening to music with a different set of ears. It was like the music was speaking to me in a different way, and I didn't understand it then, but I know what it is now. So a couple of years ago, I was telling my therapist, I said, wow, I notice now when I listen to music, like it's not attached to anything. Like I'm just enjoying the music. Like I just enjoy the song for what it is. I'm not thinking about this person. I'm not thinking about a past experience. Like I'm just thinking about and enjoying the music in this present moment. And so I turn on my music. The first song that come on is El Green, Let's Stay Together. So I was just in my prayer and meditation saying, like, I don't want to do life without you, divine. Telling my spiritual thing, I don't want to do life without y'all. Like, I don't. So the song came on. I wrote the lyrics down because I was like, when you start to hear songs in a way like if the divine was singing to you, it is so mind blowing. I'm just like, wow, like I heard this song 1,000 times, but it never resonated with me in this way, as if the universe is talking to me through this song. And so in the lyrics it says, so I was saying, I don't want to do life without you.
Mom,
So
can I turn off the heater?
yes. So the divine came in and said, I'm gonna sing it. He said, I I'm so in love with you. Whatever you want to do, it's alright with me. 'Cause you make me feel so brand new. And I want to spend my life with you. So let's just stop right there. I'm telling the divine, like, I don't want to do life without you. And then this song come on and it's like, look. And when you think about how we are created in the divine's image, so how we're living our life is like the divine experiencing life through us, each and every one of us. So when we begin to go within ourselves and do the work and just fall in love with us and begin to enjoy life and just see life in all of its beauty and how the divine created all this beauty in life. Yes, they have a lot of messed up things happening in the world, a lot of hurtful things happening, but when you can come back to your heart and just experience life through the eyes of the divine and being connected in such a way, knowing that the divine is on the inside of you and moving and living your life that way, like it's a different experience. It's a different experience. Um, if you tune in and you listen, then you'll know right now I'm just talking about a song and my connection with the divine. That's what I'm talking about. So, I was like, oh my goodness. So this is not the first time that this has happened. It be the conversation. So when you have a relationship, because it's a difference, right? It's a difference to say that you're connected to source. It's different to be in a religion, those things when you looking for something outside of you for that connection, but when you know it's on the inside of you and nothing can separate you from that, like having a relationship. So building that relationship with the divine, how you build that relationship with a friend or a romantic partner or building a relationship with your kids. Like you have to build that relationship with source too. You can always leave. You in my life. Like what? You here. You listening. So why are you doing a disservice to yourself to stay here listening? Yes. So then it went on to say, let me say that since we've been together, ooh, loving you forever is what I need. Let me be the one you come running to. I don't know about nobody else, but I always want to go to Source. Like, Source knows everything. I can lay all my burdens down right there. Like, whatever I'm struggling with, nobody can handle it like Source. So I just love how I have that relationship with Source where I have these conversations, and it ain't always pretty. The conversations are not always pretty, and I don't hold nothing back because guess what? Source knows everything. Even if you thinking it and you don't say it, like, the divine still knows. So go with your heart open. Go being honest. Like, whatever you're struggling with. I don't want to run to nobody else with the things that I'm struggling with. I want to bring it to Source because I know I'm always going to be guided to where I need to be when I need to be there. You know? So I just thought that was so beautiful. And I was like, listening to these lyrics, I was like, oh my goodness, like that is so crazy that I have these conversations and then they come through with a song and the song is so on point. So on point. Oh, I can see some people just want some attention, baby. They just need a little love. You need a little love? You need a little love? Do you? Yeah. That's what I get from that. That's what I get from that. So and then it goes on to the chorus just saying, you know, let's stay together. I'm loving you forever. Like, I'm just resting in that love and that divine, unconditional love that ain't going nowhere. It ain't going nowhere. The divine love is always going to be there. And that's the one that we can depend on all the time. Like, without question, just knowing that. Always. You know, so that was my song of the day. El Green, let's stay together. Source was just responding like, I hear you, I got you. I got you. So speaking of that relationship and how I'm working on that connection each and every day. Like, I'm pouring into that. As I pour into myself and I build that relationship with myself, I'm building that relationship with Source. And so as I'm in here having my moment, of course my daughter coming in and we started having a conversation and just talking about relationships and you know, what do you tolerate? How long do you tolerate stuff in a relationship before you know when it's time to move on? You know, and then when you have prayed for something or you have been guided somewhere, like, how do you know when it's time to leave? When you feel like something is your assignment, when you feel like, oh, well, I feel like the divine sent this person to me. I feel like this is my divine partner. Like, how do you know when to stay and when to leave? Like, how do you know that? And so it's so many different things. How I view relationships now, and based off of what I went through, I look at everything different. And as I continue to pour into myself and build that relationship with myself and set the standards for how I'm loving on me and how I'm pouring into me, like, the standard for what I'm willing to tolerate is, like, you know what I'm saying? The bar is set high. And so when I was talking to my daughter, I was just telling her, like, when you're in a relationship with people, it don't matter who it is. It don't matter who it is. When you are telling people, when you are a communicator, because communication is the key to any relationship. So when you are good with communicating and you're communicating with people how they make you feel or how people are showing up in your life, when you are speaking those things and you done told the person, you done set your boundaries, or you're telling them like, hey, this doesn't work for me, or that, you know, that don't work for me. How do you know when to cut somebody off when they're not respecting your boundaries, right? And so I was just telling her, like, don't never get tired of having a conversation. Don't never get tired of talking and telling people what you are willing to tolerate and what you're not willing to tolerate. Hey, Michael, how are you? How you been? What you're willing to tolerate and what you're not willing to tolerate, but when you done had a conversation with somebody and you told them, like, if they're doing something and you tell them, like, hey, I don't like that, I don't like that. I don't appreciate that. I don't want to deal with that. And then they continue to do it. Now, I know people don't change overnight, so I get that. But how many times do you give them a pass? Like, how many times is a valid amount of times to give them a pass to keep doing the same thing before, you know what I'm saying, you cut them off? Or do you just keep having the conversation over and over again and just keep hoping that they're going to change? Like, how do you know when? So I just told her, like, for me, in the past, I probably would have gave you 100,000 chances. Because I was saying, like, oh, well, they'll get it one day. And I know that because I did that for 16 years. It was like, they'll get it one day. But now, nah. If I done told, I would say 3 times is my limit. I would say 3 times is my limit. Especially if you're doing the same thing and you don't correct yourself in the moment or you don't take accountability. Yeah, nah. I ain't tolerating that. So I'm teaching my daughter early, like, you set the standards for how you let people come into your life and treat you, what you are willing to tolerate. Like, you set the bar for that. You set the standard for that. I'm built like Jupiter. Like Big Brother is the law of gravity. I think I built for it's to the chin, but I know I'm trying to set healthy boundaries. Yeah, so I mean, how long do you tolerate that stuff? And then a lot of times we stay in places, we stay in relationships longer than we're supposed to. And I talk about this all the time about just being in soul alignment, like being in tune with you. So you know when it's time to go, when you're supposed to stay, like all of that. Like you'll know those things when you're in soul alignment, when you're honoring you, when you're honoring your truth, when you're not people pleasing. Like you're going to know exactly when it's time to stay, because we can be in relationships thinking like, oh, I prayed for this. God sent this person to me, and then that person is there. And it's not saying that what God probably showed you or the vision that was given to you, I'm not saying that the vision wasn't real. But can that vision change if that person is not doing the work? If that person is not showing up? If that person is not treating you with love and respect? If that person is not treating you how the divine treats you, with that unconditional love, with that respect, with that honoring you, not trying to make you do things to please them. Like y'all are meeting each other in the middle, y'all are respecting each other's boundaries. You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't, oh, you shape yourself. If you don't like doing something, you shape and mold yourself to do it because I want it. Like, no, that's not how life works. It's about respecting that person. It's about honoring that person. It ain't just about you. But see, that's where you honoring you and you respecting you comes into play. Because then you're going to meet people you're going to align with people who going to respect you the same way. Who's going to honor you the same way. But when you don't respect and honor yourself, then you're going to align with people who's going to be the mirror. They're going to be the mirror of just how you're treating yourself. You know what I'm saying? So, you're talking to me. I have abandonment issues, even though I can also be cold and leave. But everything comes at a cost. Everything do come at a cost. And like I always tell you, Michael, like I just love how you understand like what your flaws are, things that you're working on, what you need to work on. Like that's the first step. That's the first step to change. Like you have to acknowledge what you're struggling with. So, hey, you halfway there. So I love that about you. I always tell you that. Oh, I play victim, but then again, I say I can manage. You know what? Hey, you'll choose to stop playing victim and stand in your power. So I believe in you. You got this. Um, but yeah, so I was saying like it takes two. So you can't be the only one doing the work. You can't be the only one wanting something to work. Because it ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work. Either I can be serious or not. Care, laugh out loud. It's a struggle. The struggle is real. But you know what? That's just that flip side of the coin. We all have it. You just choose what side you want to lean into more. You know what I'm saying? So I wish I can just stop caring sometimes, but it's just not in my nature. Oh my goodness. Trust me. I'd be like, look, I don't give a shit. I don't care about nothing and nobody. But that ain't my heart. I try. You know what? Goodbye. Like, I'm over you. Like, oh, man. The struggle between keeping these comments on and not having them on is a struggle. Because I'd be like, you know what? I enjoy talking to my people who come in here and have real conversation. But the ones with the foolery is like, get a life. Like, go somewhere else. Go play on somebody else's live. Especially, and I feel like how people say read the room, read the live. Feel the energy. You know where that energy is. There's somebody out there for you. This ain't the place for you. This ain't the place for you. Go play somewhere else. My mother just passed, and I don't believe she has. She's still alive to me. Of course. You keep her alive by keeping her memory alive. Yeah, you told me last time you was in here. You haven't been on here for a while, so I just figured you was, grieving and being in your space. But she is very much alive. I still have dance parties and all that with my dad. I talk to my dad. Everybody who on the other side, I talk to them. My grandma, my grandpa. The other day, I was telling my daughter, I had this experience where, because I created this playlist for my dad. And so I was trying to get Google to play another playlist. And every time I tell Google to play this playlist, my dad playlist would keep coming on. I was like, that sounded nothing like my dad's playlist. Like, what are you doing? And so after the third time it happened, I was like, okay, Dad, what are you trying to tell me? Like, you trying to get my attention. What's up? And so I just put the playlist on and I just got in here and I just danced with him and I was talking to him, but he really was trying to get a message to me. And like, that just meant so much to me because I was like, you know what? I haven't played your playlist in a long time. So I know I've been busy. I'm sorry. But I'm like, I love you. I miss you. So yeah, so I did that, so it's whatever you want to do for her, in her memory. But yep, as long as you, lean into, I always say, just lean into the beautiful memories that you have with them. Oh, thank you. But yeah, so I think a lot of people get caught up in staying in things when they set in like, oh, this, like, God guided me here. Whether that be a job or whatever. Like, it can fit so many different things. It's like, if that thing is not working out, if it no longer aligns, just because God sent you there don't mean he sent you there to stay there forever. you know, especially in relationships, especially in relationships, especially in relationships. So, me and my daughter having this conversation, and I just keep telling her, like, listen to your intuition. You gonna know when enough is enough. You gonna know when it's time to cut people off. You gonna know when it's time to walk away. Like, you can tell yourself you don't know, but you know. Sometimes we just don't want to know. Sometimes we don't want to face the truth, you know? So we just have to be honest with ourselves. So, like, my dad's birthday is coming up soon on the 8th. So, you know, I'm like, I get it. I get it. Man. So, are you working? Last time you was in here, you was saying you was going to look for a job. Why you saying, why me? I know you were saying you don't like working, so you wasn't too happy about going to look for a job. Let me be the one you come running to with your baby. Yeah, I'm trying to find a job even though I don't want to. I get it. I understand. You're going to find something. You just have to find something that you enjoy doing. Like, look for something that is going to bring you joy while you're doing it. That's what I say. But then if you can't, then you just have to create the joy while you're there. Just, make the best of it. If you just have to take any job just to work, then you make the best of it. That's why you lean into that joy on the inside. Because once you have that, then, you can be anywhere and just make the best of the situation. Can I just be a swimming instructor? I mean, you can. You definitely can if you want to. I mean, are you a good swimmer? That would be the question. Or a pet walker? Yes, you can. Go make you some signs. Everybody don't want to walk their pets. Shoot, you can even be a pet sitter if you love pets. Like, people would pay for that when they're traveling and they don't have nobody to watch their pets. You know what I'm saying? Yes, you can. I'm playing with that other topic. Forgot to take my top off my bottom. House sitter just don't return. Not the house sitter, just don't return. Oh man. Do you have your own pets? Like, what do you enjoy doing? I know you already have that thing that you enjoy doing. That gift that the divine done placed on the inside of you that you just sitting on. There's something. We have many talents sleeping on. Dun, 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 dun. I got art, music, being a supporter. Okay, I cooked. Look at you. All right, look at all those talents. Pick one. Pick one. Dun, 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 dun. I used to do computer tech in Learn admin office skills. Look at that, Michael. You have so many skills. Oh, okay. Yep. Well, I would say do the one that brings you the most joy. Like, find something doing that and do that. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Oh, man. And I seen you commented on my short video I posted. I want to just have an adventure. I know that's right. I know that's right. Well, start creating it. Start creating little small adventures and then work your way up to the big ones. My plan this year is to do more traveling. I want to go travel. That's what I want to do. Oh, but I was saying, I seen you had commented on my short I posted where I was asking about the music. Like, that video was old. I actually just posted it because I found it in my camera roll. And I was like, I missed my hair when it was that short. But the question still was a valid question. And I knew the answer. I was like, they just make me so mad with the copyright crap. I'm like, I'm going to post this video just because. Look at my short hair. I miss it. But yeah, I understand the whole copyright rule. I'm like, it's a stupid rule. My inner child be like, that's so stupid. It's stupid. But thank you for answering my question. Because, you know, people just be watching and hear you asking a question and don't even say anything. I think I need a black sister in my life. You just need somebody good. That's it. You don't have to put a race on it. Like, you know, good people come in all different skin colors. Different races. No. They have good people and bad people in every race. You just want a good person. That's it. Somebody that is aligned with you. Rock searching. That sounds like more of my son's thing. That sounds like more of my son's thing. Man. That's what I wanna do now. Oh. Man, I've been like extra tired these last couple of days. That full moon energy is like, oh, it's real. I have a 11-year-old, a 19-year-old, and a 27-year-old. But the 11-year-old, like, he's the creator. He loves creating stuff. Like, he makes stuff out of everything. He makes stuff out of everything. Yeah. I should go grab some of his stuff so you can see it. Like, his mind is so amazing. Like, he come up with an idea in his head and he just start creating. He makes stuff out of aluminum foil. Like, he's that kid that be like, can you bring me some aluminum foil from the store? I'm like, okay. He asks for toys too, but you know, aluminum foil, pipe cleaners, fabric, like whatever he can get his hands on. So there's stuff just all over the place. Cardboard, like he's just always making stuff. But yeah. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna go grab something. Hold on. All right. Let me show you. And it's so crazy because he'll make stuff and just take it apart like it ain't nothing. I'm like, dude, you just spent hours on that and you just gonna take it apart like that? So he made this out of pipe cleaners. And the little teeth is out of cardboard. And then he made this out of paper. The head. I don't even know how this works, but it comes apart. And then he made this. So yeah, he's just always creating stuff, like just whatever he can get his hands on. Hello. You asleep? Yeah. He have other stuff in there. He don't know where it's at though. I was looking for some of the aluminum foil men, but I couldn't find it. But yeah, I'm like, I want to get him into some type of artsy school, because this little boy, I tell you, he made his own costume for Halloween, wind up creating the whole thing and then didn't even finish it. He was like, nah, I'm done with that. Yes. Oh my goodness. I'm like, I know he gonna do something amazing. I know he is. Cause at this point, he not even like drawing nothing or tracing nothing. It's just coming straight off the dome. Like he think of something, he be like, "Man, I want to make this. Can you go get these supplies?" And he just make it. He needs to help him with AI and open a Spotify store. Oh yeah. I keep telling him he needs to post the stuff. Like, he is own worst critic though, because like he'll make something, I'm talking about amazing, and he'll be like, I don't like it. I want it to look different or whatever. I'm like, you know what? You have a lot of time on your hands then. I know for sure. I want him to start making stuff. I keep telling him, make it and sell it, or go online and you can show people how to make it, and just, but he don't want to be on the camera. He don't want to put it on Instagram. He don't want to do none of that. So I'm trying to respect his boundaries and just let him create in private. Oh, I was looking for the Sonic thing he made. That one was pretty cool. I have an older friend that still believes in himself. to leave something behind for his grandchildren. I love that. I mean, he should. If he don't believe in him, who else will? He can do whatever he put his mind to. Mm. Please don't be a wacky tarot reader channel. Why they have to be wacky? Just because you don't believe in it don't make it wacky. He's a trip, only something after a jail experience. He think of life differently. Oh, well, that'll make you think of life differently. But even if I did, like, my question is, even if I did, like, just because you don't believe in it don't make it wacky. They have some real ones out there. But yeah, I don't need all that stuff. It's just me. It's just me. The divine in flesh. That's who I am. Why you saying don't give her ideas, Michael? Like, what? What are you talking about? That's not my lane. I mean, me personally, I don't need to know that because I know what it is. Everything came from somewhere. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, everything, Source created everything. Source created everything. So they have some real ones out there, and they have some people that's playing in y'all face. But see, that's when you're in soul alignment, you know, and you use discernment, you know what's real and you know what's not. You know what's coming from source and what's not. But then at the end of the day, you know, it all goes back to source, you know? Oh goodness. You just spoke loud and clear about yourself. That's so crazy. How people project. It sounds like a closed mind is an airhead. An open heart and an open mind knows what it is. And I don't have to call you names to feel good about myself. Because I am that I am, you know? He's flat face is crazy. What does that have to do with anything, Michael? Like, he's flat face. You play too much. You know it's all love over here. I know what it is. People project. You know, they judge what they don't understand. They judge what they don't understand. But when you know, you know. That's where that inner peace come from. I just be chilling. I be just looking at them like, they have no idea. They have no idea. Because when your heart closed and your mind closed, you done cut yourself off from learning and growing and you think you know everything, you already losing. When you think you know everything, you don't think you can learn something new, guess what? You already done put yourself in the box. You already failing. It's the judgment. But what's crazy is the people who may be plant-based, but judging the people who still eat meat because they forgot that they once used to eat meat and they came to that place in their own time, and so they don't understand like personal growth, evolving, people change in their own timing. Is not off of your timing, and it's not coming into a place of making a change and then judging people about the very thing that you used to do, right? Come on, make it make sense. That's where that compassion comes into play. That's why it's important not to forget where you come from, the life that you once lived, because I'm pretty sure you wasn't always plant-based. And you have to do what's best for you and your body, because guess what? There are people who are plant-based, who live a plant-based diet, who have died from that, not listening to their body. And you have people who eat all the things, who have health issues too. So you have to listen to your body at the end of the day. What works for you? Because what worked for the plant-based black man may not work for you, Michael. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, you have to come back to your heart and listen to you and your body. Your body may say, you know what, you need to stop eating meat right now. Eat more fruits and veggies. You honor that. And then your body may come right back and say, oh, you know what, you need a little bit of this. Go get a steak, or go get some chicken, or go get some fish. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, you have to listen to your body, not man. Don't live your life according to what somebody else is doing, because they are not you and you are not them. So that's what it is. So the projecting or making people think that they have to do what you're doing so you can feel validated about your choice. Like everybody ain't got to be living their life like you so you can be validated about your choice. Like, no. No. Your body can be telling you whatever your body. If your body's telling you you need KFC, then guess what? Go get it. Go get that KFC and eat it and be grateful for it. Okay? No judgment. Enjoy that chicken without judging yourself. Oh, goodness. Neck bones and macaroni and cheese is crazy. Are you that plant-based man that, you know, saying you plant-based, but on the low you be eating neck bones and macaroni and cheese? That's what you're saying? You know how some of y'all be talking about they don't eat meat and be down in them ribs, having barbecue sauce all over their mouth. Remember that Martin episode? Oh my goodness, on that Martin episode when your girl was saying she was vegan and Martin caught her eating those barbecue ribs. Oh, that's how some of them be. That's why I just tell people, stop judging people. Like, live your life. And if you are at peace with where you are on your journey, on your path, like if you are at peace with who you are and how you're living your life, you ain't gonna be out here projecting on nobody or trying to make nobody else feel bad about their choices. You're gonna be living your life according to what your soul is telling you to do and allowing people to do the same. If I don't eat meat and the person next to me eat meat, guess what? Enjoy your meat. Enjoy your ribs. Enjoy your burgers. And I'm gonna enjoy my veggies. But I done went down that rabbit hole already. I done did the whole vegan thing. I done stopped eating this. I done stopped eating that. And now I'm in a space where I eat whatever I want. But I listen to my body. When my body tells me that's enough, I cut it out. When my body say, oh, you need to eat more veggies, I eat more veggies. So that's what that is. I heard Martin was obsessed with Tina instead of what? He was obsessed. What are you talking about? You know what? What do you eat? Why are you so concerned about what I eat? We wasn't even talking about food. You came in here, plant-based black man. Like you came in here. What, you hungry? Like what's going on? Like what? Just go fix you something to eat. Hold on. Let me see. like, what are you talking about? Dun, 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 dun. He feels sorry for the animals. Okay, but if you look at the way that the creator created everything, they have some animals that eat other animals, and you have some animals that just eat the leaves and the fruits. Like, listen, nature is our greatest teacher. Okay? The divine created everything the way that it was meant to be created. Nothing was meant to be the same. So, again, the animal planet is the same thing. Some of them eat other animals, some of them don't. It's the same thing with humans. Some people eat meat, some people don't. It's the circle of life. Okay? Just the other day I was driving and a crow came down and was eating a squirrel in the street. Like, come on. Life is gonna do what it do. Just live your life according to you, okay? And what works for you. Okay. Do you want an award or something? I don't know. You're proud. I get it. We're proud of you too. But don't be out here judging us because we're not there. We're not there. The award for 100% plant-based goes to Plant-Based Black Man. Okay? You got it. We get it. But the circle of life is going to keep on circling around. The creator's showing y'all, like, come on. There is no right or wrong way. Just do what's best for you. Oh my goodness. Plant-based and vegan is two different things, Michael. That's what he's trying to tell you. What I'm saying is, the only thing that matters is what matters to you. Okay? That's it. Well, can you enlighten him? He said he don't know the difference. So can you tell him? Like, educate in love, not with judgment. Act accordingly. Okay? Because you will be out of here. I already got my code. My code. Me and my spiritual team got that code. When they come in there acting accordingly, okay, they're not like us. And then they just gonna get the boot. They're not like us. They're not like us. They're not like us. Once upon a time, all of us was in chains. Humming still, dumbing down, calling us some slaves. Yeah, I know. I read what he said. Maybe he left because I was waiting for him to tell us the difference, to educate us. Me personally, I mean, I couldn't tell you because that's not my life, and I don't care to look into it. I don't care to put labels on me either. I just move accordingly to what my soul tells me. You can definitely Yes, do that and then let me know. Chat GPT will tell us. Or maybe he's typing. I mean, I don't know. Maybe he's typing. My soul telling me to bake some chicken tenders. Go do that, Michael, and enjoy them chicken tenders. Remember, I told you, do your best. Don't do less than your best, and don't do more than your best. And if your body's telling you you want some chicken tenders, then go eat them. You know what? I said I wasn't eating no more fast food. The first day in the year, guess what? My son was like, "Ma, I'm going to Burger King. You want something?" And I was like, but I was hungry and I didn't feel like going to make nothing. So I was like, I guess. And I got it. The fries was good. The chicken fries was disgusting. But you think I beat myself up about it? I was like, okay. Like, it is what it is. You ate it and you realize that your body don't want this stuff. Like, just stop eating it. But you know, you do what you gotta do in the moments. Because sometimes you just don't feel like it. Sometimes you just don't feel like it. Gotta at least have a Whopper, a Junior Whopper. I was looking at that and I thought about it. But then I remembered my body is not loving red meat anymore. So I passed on the Whopper. Every now and then, you know, I'll have me a good burger from, what's the name of that place? Oh, dang, that's crazy. I can't even think of it. But they have the best burgers. So if I'm going to eat a burger, then I'm going to get one from them. Dang, what is the name of it? That's going to drive me crazy because I can't think of the name of it. No, not Carl's Jr. Oh my goodness. They have like the smash fries. What is it called? Smash Burger. Smash Burger. That's the name of it. No, Michael, none of those places have good burgers. None of those places have, hello. None of those places have good burgers. So I just said, if I'm going to eat a burger, right? I'm not eating a whole lot of burgers anymore. But if I'm going to get one, I'm going to get one from there. Smash Burger. Yeah, their burgers are good. And the fries, the smash fries. So, because all the other places, that ain't it. Plant-based. Why you didn't tell us the difference? You in here laughing. You were supposed to be telling us the difference. I told you, stop judging people. But see, the judgment of others come from when you're judging yourself. So that's all that says to me, is that you're judging yourself. Oh, it didn't post? Well, did you? Well, I don't know. Because I'm like, if you wasn't saying something nice, then it's not going to post. Or maybe it was too long. Girl, I would hate to take you out on a date. What? Michael, what? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Oh, because I said those places don't have real burgers? They don't. Nah. That is not. Real burgers. It just all tastes so fake now. I don't know. And that's not just the meat, like even the vegetables and stuff. Like, I'm like, I'm gonna just start growing my own stuff because I don't know what's going on in the world. I don't know. Like the tomatoes ain't tasting like tomatoes. The lettuce and things when you buy it and you bring it home, it just dies as soon as you get it to the house. It's like, what is happening? Where the real food at? Boom, 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 boom. Dun, dun, dun. Oh goodness. Look, see, I tell you, time flies when you're having fun. Done already been an hour already. So, Michael, have you been to the Smash Burger? You say y'all have one. Because I'm telling you, once you have one of those burgers, you're going to know what I'm talking about. You're going to know the difference. Sometimes you gotta pop out and show them. Certified boogeyman. I'm the one that up the score with them. I'm just trying to decide if I want to get off or not. Do I want to leave? Every time I try to leave, something keeps pulling me back, me back. Telling me I need you in my life. Something keeps me back, me back. Everything gonna be alright. Oh, oh goodness. Two pops in my bag. All right. I think I'm gonna go watch some Looney Tunes. Go watch some Looney Tunes. The Looney Tunes. Now I'm sitting here trying to figure out how this thing goes. Let me see. Oh, there it goes. I fixed it. All right, y'all. I'm going. I am leaving. Let me go back through these comments real quick. Oh man. I be cracking up. Okay, perfect. I see you like vegan smoothies. I'm sorry. Let me see. What time is it? Oh, it's just 8. It feels so late. Goodness. Oh yeah, there they go. Let me see. Dun, 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 dun. Oh man. Oh, people be cracking me up. Laughter is good for the soul, baby. So I just love it. I absolutely love and adore it. I love a good laugh. All right. Just needed to, write some things down. But yeah, I'm going watch me some Looney Tunes and just hang out with my kids. So it was fun hanging out with y'all. As always, thank y'all for chatting with me. Peace, love, and lights. Y'all have a beautiful day. Hopefully, y'all learned something. Y'all learned something to be a better version of y'allself. You know what I'm saying? Coming in here with all that judgment. Okay. Good night, Michael. Thank you for chatting with me, as always. All right. See you next time. Dun, 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 dun.